Hello everybody, welcome to my channel.
Catfish Hunter, the iconic pitcher who defined a baseball era. Few names in baseball history carry the same effortless, cool and enduring prestige as Catfish Hunter. Born James Augustus Hunter on April 8, 1946, in Hertford, North Carolina, he became one of the most recognizable and respected pitchers of the 1960s and 1970s. With a smooth delivery, unshakable poise, and the clutch ability to dominate when the stakes were highest, Hunter carved out a legacy that remains central to the story of modern Major League Baseball. Early life and the origin of Catfish. Hunter grew up in rural North Carolina, where he excelled in multiple sports while helping on his family's farm. His nickname, Catfish, was famously invented by Oakland A's owner Charlie Finley, who believed a star needed a memorable moniker to captivate fans and the media. The name stuck instantly, fitting for a pitcher whose calm demeanor masked fierce competitive fire. Rise to stardom. With the Oakland Athletics signed by the Kansas City Athletics straight out of high school, Hunter quickly became a bright spot on a struggling franchise. When the team moved to Oakland in 1968, he continued to climb toward elite status. His breakout moment came on May 8, 1968, when he threw a perfect game against the Minnesota Twins, the first in the American League in 46 years. At just 22, Hunter had already written himself into baseball history. During his years with Oakland, Hunter became the dependable anchor of a powerhouse rotation. He helped lead the A's to 3 consecutive World Series titles from 1972 to 1974, earning the 1974 AL Cy Young Award for his 25-win season. Known for his pinpoint control and heavy workload, Hunter frequently surpassed 250 innings and remained remarkably consistent. A trailblazer in the era of free agency in 1974. A contract dispute with A's owner Charlie Finley made Hunter unexpectedly eligible for free agency, a landmark moment that transformed baseball's labor landscape. With teams scrambling for a chance to sign him, Hunter inked a record-setting deal with the New York Yankees, becoming one of the first true big-money free agents in MLB history. In New York, Hunter continued his excellence. He helped guide the Yankees to 3 American League pennants and World Series championships in 1977 and 1978. Though arm issues began affecting his workload in the late 1970s, his leadership and experience were invaluable to the Yankees' resurgence. Legacy and Hall of Fame recognition. Catfish Hunter retired in 1979 at just 33, but his impact was already sealed. In 1987, he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame, the first Hall of Famer from the free agency era. His plaque acknowledged the combination of durability, dominance, and grace that defined his career. Beyond statistics, Hunter symbolized an era of transformation, on the field and in player rights. He finished his career with 224 wins, 3.26 era 520 win seasons, 8 All-Star selections. Life after baseball and final years after retiring, Hunter returned to North Carolina to live a quiet life, focusing on farming, family, and community work. In 1998, he was diagnosed with ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease. Even in illness, Hunter displayed the dignity and calm strength that had defined him on the mound. He passed away on September 9, 1999, leaving behind a powerful legacy of courage and excellence. An enduring symbol of baseball greatness. Catfish Hunter remains one of baseball's most beloved pitchers, an icon who combined talent, humility, and historical importance. From his perfect game to his role in reshaping player rights, he stands at the crossroads of old-school tradition and the modern era of professional sports. Hunter's name evokes not only athletic mastery but also a timeless spirit of determination. Decades after his last pitch, he continues to inspire fans, players, and historians alike. Catfish Hunter. A deeper look at the man, the myth, and the master of the mound. Catfish Hunter's story is far more than an enumeration of milestones and statistics. It is the tale of a quiet, determined Southern athlete whose grace under pressure defined his greatness. To understand Hunter fully, one must explore not only his accomplishments but also the qualities that made him one of baseball's most respected figures. Pitching style. The art of effortless excellence. Hunter's pitching style was often described as smooth and repeatable, almost deceptively simple. Unlike many power pitchers of his era, Hunter didn't rely exclusively on blazing speed. Instead, he built his success on filled circle exceptional control. Hunter had one of the finest command profiles of the 1960s and 70s. He painted the corners with precision, rarely issuing walks, and consistently forced batters into difficult counts. Filled circle, a devastating fastball-curveball combination. His fastball wasn't overpowering, but its placement at the knees made it lethal. Paired with a sharp curveball and a solid slider, Hunter kept hitters off balance. Filled circle, unshakable poise. Perhaps his greatest weapon was his demeanor. Hunter never seemed rattled, not during pennant chases, not in October, and not even while pitching a perfect game. He worked quickly, trusted his defense, and treated every situation with the same steady calm. His style influenced generations of pitchers who learned from watching his effortless motion and mental discipline. The Oakland Championships. Hunter as a dynasty's backbone. The Oakland Athletics of the early 1970s were a chaotic yet brilliant squad, marked by brawls, eccentric owner Charlie Finley, and a clubhouse full of conflicting personalities. Amid the tension, Catfish Hunter stood as the stabilizing force. During the A's 3 consecutive World Series victories, 1972 to 1974, Hunter won 21, and 25 games in each respective season. He delivered in crucial postseason moments, often pitching on short rest. His leadership and consistency became the heartbeat of the rotation. Teammates frequently pointed to Hunter as the quiet leader, a man who commanded respect not through speeches but through reliability and performance. Free agency pioneer. The contract that changed baseball forever. Hunter's move to the New York Yankees was not just a sports transaction, it was a cultural turning point. The contract dispute after owner Charlie Finley violated a term of Hunter's contract by failing to make an agreed payment into an annuity fund. The pitcher was declared a free agent. The ruling was revolutionary. It cracked the foundation of baseball's reserve clause. The bidding war. 24 of the 24 MLB teams pursued him. Newspapers called it the Catfish Sweepstakes. In the end, he signed a 5-year, $3.75 million deal with the Yankees, at the time, the richest contract in sports. Impact on players' rights. Hunter's case accelerated the free agent movement, giving players future control over their careers. Many later stars credited him as an unwitting hero in the fight for economic fairness in the sport. Yankees years, leadership in the Bronx. With the Yankees, Hunter's arrival signaled a new era. The team had struggled throughout the late 1960s and early 70s, but Hunter instantly provided legitimacy and an ace to build around. He won 23 games in his first season with New York. He pitched over 300 innings that year, a staggering feat by modern standards. He became a mentor to younger pitchers, including Ron Guidry. Even when arm fatigue reduced his velocity in later seasons, Hunter's knowledge of the craft helped him remain effective. Personality and character. A gentleman of the game despite fame, wealth, and championships, Catfish Hunter never changed. He remained deeply tied to the values of his upbringing. Filled circle, humble beginnings. Hunter preferred fishing, hunting, and farming to the flash of celebrity life. Teammates described him as polite, reserved, and profoundly loyal to friends and family. Filled circle respect from all corners. Opponents admired his integrity. Fans loved his everyman demeanor. Reporters found him honest but soft-spoken. He was, in every sense, a professional. Battling ALS. A final show of courage. Hunter's ALS diagnosis in 1998 stunned the baseball world. True to his character, he faced the disease without bitterness, spending time with family and raising awareness for ALS research. He passed away on September 9, 1999, at age 53, a loss mourned across the sport. How baseball remembers Catfish Hunter today. Hunter's legacy endures in many forms. His number 27 is retired by the Oakland Athletics. The Jim Catfish Hunter ALS Foundation supports families affected by the disease. His Hall of Fame induction remains a cornerstone of the free agency era. His perfect game still stands among baseball's most iconic achievements. More than anything, Catfish Hunter is remembered as a model of grace, humility, and excellence, an athlete who changed the sport while never losing sight of who he was.
Bye bye. Thanks for watching. Bye.